Ready to attract more of what you desire? Join the Manifest Abundance Challenge. This is a free 7-day challenge with powerful techniques to clear blockages, raise your vibration, and manifest miracles. Sign up now for free and start receiving. Go to annalilia.net/abundance challenge. Welcome to another episode of Breathe More. I am so happy that you're here. So grateful that you're taking the time to slow down, to reflect, because that's what we're going to do today. And as a way to support you arrive to this present moment, I'm going to invite you to connect with your breath. And we're just going to start by taking a deep inhale in through your nose, exhaling out of your mouth. Let's do one more deep breath in and exhale. There you are. Welcome. For today's topic, I wanted us to reflect on what I believe is the most important thing when it comes to manifesting, goal setting, co-creating an authentic life. Any guesses on what that is? Well, for me, the most important thing and what I fall back on whenever I am feeling overwhelmed or scared or fearful is reflecting and connecting with how much I trust myself. The foundation to all of my manifestations that I've had, the most important thing is the belief in myself. So I want you to take a moment right now to reflect and to think about being really honest with yourself. Do you trust yourself to take care of stuff, to do the things you have to do, to reach out for support when you need it? Do you trust yourself to get things done? And that might seem like a very obvious thing. And perhaps initially you're like, of course I trust myself. But what I see over and over and over again in my clients is that there's moments of self-trust and self-belief, but it wavers. Other people's opinions, other people's way of living their life, it starts to create doubt. Fear comes up, totally normal, because again, fear is just an emotion that our brain associates with keeping us safe. If something feels scary, it's outside of our comfort zone, your brain is going to go to the place of danger, don't do it, that's scary, let's not go that way. And so going back to, all right, yeah, this is scary, but I trust myself that I'm going to figure it out. I trust myself that I know how to do hard things. So with that reflection of thinking about how much do I truly trust myself, also take a moment to reflect on self-doubt and how much of self-doubt is a part of your life. Does it hinder you from taking action towards your goals? Does it keep you in the procrastination and the avoidance and the keeping busy doing stuff that really isn't important, the busy work, the scrolling, ways that we numb ourselves, distract, disassociate? And how does that make you feel? When you're setting a goal for yourself, when you're talking about this is what I want to do, but then the programming that's running in the background is coming up with all the excuses. It's telling you that's too hard. That's impossible. We can't do that. How does that make you feel? To me, when I sit in the self-doubt, I start to feel tired. My energy is lower. My vibration is definitely a lot lower than when I'm embodying and truly believing in myself and trusting myself. When I connect to that energy, it makes me feel like a warrior. It makes me feel alive and connected with that inner fire that I have inside of me. It makes me take action. Believing in yourself is the first thing to do when setting goals. When we're younger and we allow our imagination to run wild, we're not letting fear, self-doubt, or maybe even societal conditioning to color how we're thinking about our life, to have an influence. We're just declaring it with confidence, with ease, with this deep knowingness that, yeah, it's going to happen. I don't know how, but this is what I want. And that energy of believing in yourself, of trusting in yourself. And it's the first thing that's required to start to have momentum towards our goals and our desires and our dreams. even the permission that it gives you to connect with these desires, to desire change, to want more. Being a first generation woman in this country, I have had to rely on my self trust and self belief to have the life that I have created for myself. From applying to college, like no one in my family had gone to college. I didn't have the SAT scores, I didn't have the guidance, I didn't have the money to actually go to a university. And so even the people that were supposed to encourage me to dream big and to go after it, like my career counselors, they would tell me, there's no way. You should just go to community college. My parents told me the same thing. But again, this fire inside of me, this belief in myself, I truly do not know how to do this, but I want this. And I'm just going to continue to take the action towards it. And so that's how I manifested getting into a university to UC Berkeley without on paper being quote unquote right for it or ready for it. And let me tell you, I thrived at UC Berkeley. I had a great GPA. I even got A's. Like it was the place I was meant to be. And I was able to be there and take the actions that I needed to take, like apply, write the letter, ask for support when I didn't know how to do things, because I believed in myself and I really wanted this to manifest. Moving to Los Angeles after college with no job, with only enough money in my bank account to cover 1 month of living expenses, my rent, my bills, and I had no money. I didn't know where my next paycheck was going to come. My parents told me, don't move to LA. I knew no one. I found a roommate on Craigslist that was a sublease. Like, when I look back, I'm just so impressed on how brave and, again, trusting in myself at 23 years old that I made that big move without a safety net, without any guarantees, but just knowing it's going to work out. Why wouldn't it work out? Like, I got this. And that's what happened. Being an actress, going into that career, I never wanted to be an actress, to be honest with you. I wanted to be a TV host, but acting, no, that never called me. Even when I was doing it, I would always say, I'm not an actress, but I would be working all the time, right? And for me, I just believed that I would figure it out. I didn't have any formal training, but I was a commercial actress. So really, there's some techniques that you have to learn on how to do the job or how to audition. But at the end of the day, what they're looking for is people who can do life stuff. Like I played a mom a lot. So it was being in the kitchen, very stereotypical, right? Taking care of the kids, pulling the cookies out of the oven, driving a vehicle, like human stuff that we do every day that doesn't really require a lot of acting. No offense to those of you who are actors. They're like, excuse me, Anna, there's a lot more technique involved than what you're just saying. Sure. But this is my approach and I had success in it. And that's what it was. I had fun with it. I still believed in myself that I could be a working actress, that it doesn't have to be as hard as I was hearing fellow actors say in the audition room in that scarcity mentality. Like I just held my focus on what I could control, what I could do. And again, similar to all these other difficult things that I've done, the impossible things, I believed in myself. My latest move, moving to a small mountain town alone. One of my friends who live here, who actually introduced me to this town, she reflected back to me this weekend that I'm so strong and brave that she would never move up to a mountain town alone. And everything that you have to navigate here, being in a small mountain town, I had to like shovel my driveway. I had to learn how to put on chains on my tires, things that I have never done before. But again, my self-trust, I'm going to figure it out. If I don't know how to do it, I'll ask someone who does. I'll have them show me how to do it. I'll seek some guidance. It's going to be okay. And that's not to say that fear doesn't come up or the doubt or the anxiety or the worry. I'm human. I also feel those emotions. But I always lean into bringing up to the surface any moment in my life where I took courageous action and I got the results that I wanted, where I didn't let the fear stop me. Rather, I used it as fuel like, okay, I'm feeling scared or nervous right now because I care, because it matters to me. My approach to moving energy as well when I'm feeling fearful or stuck or in the avoidance, in the procrastination, is to identify what part of me is feeling unsafe right now. What part of me is feeling scared? And this is a process that I help my mastermind clients through and also one on one, where we identify, is it you as a younger child? Is it your teenage self? Is it 20-year-old self? Which part of you is being activated right now? And once you identify, comfort that part of you. Sit in meditation, journal about it, talk to yourself. I do this all the time. Feel that part of you feel heard by validating why this is coming up, why you're feeling what you're feeling, and then present a reframe. So that's when I pull with my list of evidence of all the moments, like I just shared, that I've done something that felt impossible and scary, that on paper, people would tell me that would never happen. You're not qualified to do that. You're not ready to do that. And I ignored them and I still took action and the impossible happened. Why? Because I trust myself. I believe in myself. I know how to do hard things. I know how to fail. I know how to receive rejection. That doesn't stop me. I use that as opportunities to grow from it, to learn from it, to be uncomfortable, to expand my energy to receive or to be in whatever strong emotion that was, and to keep going, building and cultivating a really strong sense of resilience as well. And then I start to take action in the direction that I want to go in. And if I'm experiencing resistance or blocks as I'm taking action, or maybe coming to a frozen state again, I reevaluate, I reflect, I go through the process again that I just mentioned to you. All right, what's coming up for me? What are these thoughts? What are these beliefs that are creating blocks that are putting me in the frozen state? Do I need to reevaluate anything? Do I need to change anything? Am I maybe moving too fast? Do I need other things to fall into place? Do I need support? And then from that place, I make decisions. So, not from a place of scarcity, not from a place of fear. I make decisions based on evidence that I have, facts, belief in self, trust in self. All right, so let's do a practice where if you're able to close your eyes and connect again with your breath and start to reflect on one desire that you have for this year, one goal, one thing that you want to manifest. Now think about how much of yourself believes that it will happen. Being really honest with yourself, do you trust yourself that you will take action? That you will do it no matter how scary or overwhelming it feels? Do you trust yourself that you will make the changes that need to be made, even though it feels super overwhelming and it's changing so much of your life that your brain, your nervous system is like, I don't think we should do that. So sit with that energy, with those emotions right now. And then let's go to the future. Let's just imagine going to the end of the year. And that desire that you wanted at the beginning of the year happened. It manifested. And it happened because you trusted yourself. You believed in yourself and you took the action necessary to make this dream no longer just be a dream, but to be an actual reality, a fact, to be in your life. How does that feel? I hope you're feeling proud. I hope you're connecting with that warrior energy of recognizing, yeah, I didn't give up. There were challenges. I didn't know what to do at times, but I just kept going. How expansive does that energy feel? How powerful do you feel right now? And let's further reinforce this self-belief and self-trust by thinking of 5 other moments in your life where you did something that people told you, that's a waste of your time. It's never going to happen. When you manifested the impossible, where you were courageous, when you trusted yourself. And again, breathe in that energy of strength and resilience, of self-belief. Let it fuel you. Let it also create this strong foundation block and you being able to manifest what you desire. Let's take a couple deep breaths in to really seal this energy, to raise our vibration, to feel like you can do whatever you want. And when you're ready, if you close your eyes, you can open your eyes again. Doesn't it feel good to connect with that energy of trusting yourself, believing in yourself, of not giving up? I love it. Self-belief is not just about achieving your goals. Like, it truly involves healing as well. And that's my approach with how I hold space for my clients, both in my mastermind and one-on-one clients. We cultivate more of that self-belief, of that self-trust. We do the deep healing work so that your inner child, your inner teen isn't feeling easily activated or scared or unsafe. We help you learn how to regulate your nervous system, self-soothe, self-coach, because I want you to not be dependent on necessarily other people. Doing that self-healing, believing in yourself, not giving up, that's what makes you a master manifester. It takes you from being just a dreamer and hoping and just leaving your life up to chance to really creating the life that you desire. An authentic, beautiful, abundant, thriving, joyful life. And that's what I want for you. That's what I want for all my clients, to really allow themselves in this lifetime to have and receive what you want, to not hold yourself back, to believe in yourself and move forward in the direction that you want to go in. Believing in yourself is going to change everything, every single thing in your life. It's going to change how you view things. It's going to change the actions that you take, the people you're around, the investments you make. You're going to have more clarity about your life and confidence. If you feel like you need help cultivating more self-belief, make sure you download my free Manifest Abundance Challenge. This is the great place to start to move energy and to start to gain some clarity on your goals, on moving some energy. There's meditations, there's breath work included, there's writing prompts, there's affirmations, so that you can feel more confident, trusting in yourself. I believe in you wholeheartedly that you can accomplish and manifest whatever it is that you want and desire. I would love to be your guide. So download the Manifest Abundance Challenge for free. And also, if you're ready to take things to the next level, make sure you get on the waitlist for my Dream Bigger Mastermind. Doors for enrollment are opening up in February. I'm making quite a bit of changes to my mastermind. This is my 4th year of hosting it. And every year, every group that I host in my mastermind, I learn from it, I grow from it, I elevate the experience. And so that's why there's going to be a lot more changes for this upcoming year. So to be in the know, make sure you get on the wait list. The links to both the Manifest Abundance Challenge and the Mastermind are in the show notes. So let's kick off this year with more self-belief, with aligned action, with saying yes to things, maybe things that feel outside of your comfort zone. You got this. You are not alone, and I am here cheering you on. Have an amazing day, and we'll be in touch real soon. Bye.